The sands of time often obscure the stories of those who ruled for the briefest of moments. Xerxes II, ruler of the mighty Persian Empire, stands as a figure shrouded in this historical mist. His reign, a fleeting flicker in the grand tapestry of the Achaemenid dynasty, lasted a mere 45 days, yet even in this short time, his name became etched into the annals of history. This essay delves into the life and reign of Xerxes II, exploring the man behind the crown and the turbulent era he inherited. Xerxes II was born into the very heart of Persian power. His father, Artaxerxes I, reigned as king of kings, his rule stretching from the shores of the Aegean Sea to the banks of the Indus River. His mother, Queen Damaspia, held a position of immense influence within the royal court. Luxury and grandeur surrounded the young prince from his earliest days. He was groomed for a life of power, though not necessarily the throne itself. As the eldest son of Artaxerxes I, Xerxes was likely designated as the heir apparent. He would have received an education befitting a future king. This included rigorous physical training, mastery of weaponry, and instruction in the art of administration and diplomacy. However, the path of succession was rarely straightforward in the Achaemenid Empire. Intrigue and ambition thrived within the royal court. Alliances shifted like the desert sands, and the line between loyalty and treachery could be razor-thin. This was the world into which Xerxes II was born, a world where power was both coveted and perilous. The death of Artaxerxes in 424 BC cast a long shadow over the Persian Empire. The great king, who had ruled for over 4 decades, left behind a void that his successors would struggle to fill. While Xerxes, as the designated heir, ascended to the throne, his claim was immediately challenged. His half-brother, Sogdianus, saw an opportunity to seize power. Sogdianus, born to a different mother, likely resented his brother's claim to the throne. The sources suggest that he may have garnered support from factions within the court who saw him as the more capable ruler. Seizing the opportunity presented by the transition of power, Sogdianus moved swiftly. He likely had the support of powerful figures within the court, individuals who saw in him a chance for advancement or a shift in the balance of power. The details surrounding the coup are shrouded in mystery, but what is clear is that Sogdianus was successful in his bid for power. Xerxes II, having ruled for a mere 45 days, was assassinated, his reign brutally cut short before it had truly begun. Xerxes II's reign, while tragically short, was marked by turmoil and uncertainty. The circumstances surrounding his assassination remain shrouded in mystery. Ancient sources offer conflicting accounts, whispering of betrayal and courtly intrigue. Some historians speculate that Sogdianus, eager to secure his own grasp on power, orchestrated the assassination. Others suggest that Xerxes II may have fallen victim to internal power struggles within the Persian court, a dangerous game of thrones where alliances were fluid and ambition was boundless. Regardless of the exact circumstances, Xerxes II's death plunged the Persian Empire further into a period of instability. His assassination set a dangerous precedent, highlighting the fragility of power and the ever-present threat of violence within the royal court. The empire, already grappling with internal divisions and external threats, would face further challenges in the wake of Xerxes II's demise. While Xerxes II's reign was brief, it coincided with a turbulent period in the Achaemenid Empire's history. The empire, vast and sprawling, faced challenges on multiple fronts. In the west, the Greeks, recently victorious in the Greco-Persian wars, continued to pose a threat to Persian hegemony. In the east, satrapies, the administrative divisions of the empire, grappled with their own internal power struggles and rebellions. The death of Artaxerxes I followed by the swift assassination of Xerxes II, only served to exacerbate these existing tensions. The empire, already strained, now faced a crisis of leadership. The power vacuum created by Xerxes II's death had profound consequences. It emboldened rivals and enemies alike, encouraging challenges to the empire's authority. Sogdianus, having seized the throne, now faced the daunting task of consolidating his own rule and restoring stability to a fractured empire. His reign, however, would prove to be short-lived. He, too, would become a victim of the very instability that had brought him to power. Xerxes II's reign, lasting a mere 45 days, left little opportunity for him to leave a lasting mark on the Persian Empire. His story is one of unfulfilled potential, a tragic reminder of the capricious nature of power and the ever-present threat of violence that plagued the Achaemenid court. In the grand narrative of the Persian Empire, Xerxes II often appears as a footnote, his rule a fleeting moment between the reigns of his more prominent predecessors and successors. However, his brief time on the throne serves as a stark reminder of the turbulent times that characterized the latter half of the Achaemenid dynasty. His assassination, regardless of the exact circumstances, highlights the fragility of power and the constant threat of intrigue within the royal court. In a sense, Xerxes II's story is not just his own, but also a reflection of the challenges and instabilities that plagued the empire he briefly ruled. The assassination of Xerxes II is a tale lost to the mists of time. Ancient sources offer conflicting accounts, each shrouded in whispers and speculation. What is certain is that the young king's reign was brutally cut short. Some historians, piecing together fragments of evidence, suggest that Xerxes II met his end at the hands of his half-brother Sogdianus. Driven by ambition and a thirst for power, Sogdianus may have seen the young king as an obstacle to his own aspirations. Others propose a more complex web of intrigue, with court officials and rival factions vying for influence in the wake of Artaxerxes I's death. Xerxes II, caught in this maelstrom of ambition and treachery, may have become a pawn in a larger game of power, his assassination a calculated move to further the ambitions of those who sought to control the throne. The truth, like so much of ancient history, remains elusive, hidden beneath layers of time and speculation. Xerxes II stands as an enigmatic figure in Persian history. His fleeting reign provides only a glimpse into a life cut tragically short. The limited historical sources leave us with more questions than answers, fueling speculation and debate among historians. Some view him as a ruler caught in the crosshairs of dynastic struggles, a victim of circumstance rather than a master of his own fate. Others speculate that he might have possessed the qualities of a strong ruler, had he been given the time to prove himself. The scarcity of information surrounding his reign makes it difficult to assess his character or potential impact on the Persian Empire. Did he inherit his father's political acumen and military prowess? Did he harbour grand visions for the empire's future? These questions linger unanswered, lost to the passage of time. Xerxes II, in death as in life, remains an enigma, a shadowy figure whose story serves as a reminder of the capricious nature of power and the enduring allure of ancient mysteries. Though his reign was brief, the legacy of Xerxes II reverberates through history. His story, marked by a sudden rise to power and an even more abrupt demise, serves as a reminder of the precarious nature of rulership, particularly within the tumultuous world of the Achaemenid Empire. His assassination, regardless of who orchestrated it, underscores the constant threat of violence and intrigue that permeated the Persian court. It highlights the dangerous game of thrones played by those who sought to claim or maintain power within this vast and complex empire. Furthermore, Xerxes II's reign, though short-lived, coincides with a pivotal period in Persian history. The empire, already facing challenges from both within and outside its borders, entered a period of increased instability following the death of Artaxerxes I. The assassination of Xerxes II exacerbated these existing tensions, contributing to a power vacuum that would have lasting consequences for the Achaemenid dynasty. Thus, while Xerxes II's time on the throne was brief, his story provides valuable insights into the complexities and vulnerabilities of the Persian Empire at a critical juncture in its history. His story, though tragic, serves as a reminder of the human cost of political ambition and the enduring impact of even the shortest reigns.